Belligerent bottles, yeah, belligerent bottles. They're so belligerent.
Welcome back to the Belligerent Bottles podcast. I am your host, Jeremy, along with your other host, Ryan, and we're here to bring you the best hot takes and opinions on things that you may or may not care about, we may or may not agree on, but we're going to talk about them anyway.
We don't know anything.
But we pretend really well.
You know, and the more we drink, the more confident we get about the shitty opinions that we have.
It's not just competence, it's legitimate intelligence the more we drink.
It is. And so I wanted to open up with so as you get really drunk and you misspeak on some things, I wanted to make some sober corrections from last episode if you're good with that.
Yeah, we might have made some mistakes.
Yeah. So, I think we said Vanessa Hutchinson was Jason Momoa's ex-wife. It's not. It's actually Lisa Bonet. That's who that
You
is.
had the Cosby Show part right, though.
I knew that's who it was, man. But I when I drink, I get fucking terrible with names.
You just know more names than you do sober.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm not good with names sober either, man. I know faces. I know faces pretty good. And then I was so confident. I was like, oh my God, I'm a musician and all my drummer friends hate The Edge. No, they don't. I mean, everyone hates The Edge because he's fucking terrible. He's a guitarist. It's Lars Ulrich from Metallica they all hate. He's the talentless cunt.
I'm not a drummer, and I hate him too because fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy, man.
He looks like a dumb shit.
And also, interesting fact I learned. So one, Jason Momoa is not punching down on my wife. I'd like to make that a fucking clear statement.
This was more of a forced correction.
Yes. What? No. That is the most beautiful woman in the world. And so when she learned that I said that, she took a midnight train to Los Angeles, and I really wish she'd come home. But yeah, also, Jason Momoa and I have the fucking same birthday.
So there's one thing in common and nothing else.
Yeah, so I did tell her, I was like, hey, please pop his dick out your mouth because he shaved his beard, and you don't want that. And also, he got bone skinny, and he's not fun to cuddle with. Is the lies that I told her. We'll see if she comes back.
I don't know that any of that's true, and he could still have abs in a week, and you wouldn't.
Listen, if I had all the money in the world and talent and athleticism that man had, I could do it too. So
yeah, you're right.
But Scarlett Johansson would still be punching down on me. That's something I realized though too, is that if if Kat goes, you know what, Ryan, go ahead, sleep with Scarlett Johansson. I can't go, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna, and then make it happen. But a woman could make that hall pass come true with pretty much anyone. They have that power. We don't.
It's a lot more likely.
It's
I'll
a
say.
lot more.
A lot more.
She made that very clear.
Not for like cotton candy.
No. He said, listen, Lizzo before Ozempic is on my list. Oh my God, the drink of the week. I've been drinking it. It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Oh man. So we got some suggestions. We got one for a thing called Rancid Taint, but we're gonna save that one. We got one for doing Irish car bombs. Jeremy's not a beer drinker though.
I'm not at all.
You know? So my wife had been just recently doing some gardening and stuff, and she's like, dude, I got these mojito mint leaves. You guys want some mojitos? I was like, that's a fucking great idea.
Mojitos are delicious.
Dude, mojitos are they hit, dude.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so refreshing. And they get you fucked up.
That they do.
Quick.
They taste so good.
Oh my God.
So that's what we're drinking today is a classic Bacardi mojito with homegrown mint.
Oh man, farm to table. Get it in my mouth. It's delicious.
It's very good.
And when we kiss later, it's going to taste minty.
Yeah, you and your wife. Or you and Jason Momoa.
Oh, man. Any of those would be fine with me. But I'll take you if I have to. When I get the drunker I get, the better you look. I don't know if you noticed that. So
I feel that myself too.
Well, do we got any hot takes this week, man? What's your hot take? What we got?
So mine is going to be about the Super Bowl. And
is that this week?
Yeah, it's the day after tomorrow as we're recording this. And I'm going to be honest, I do not give a fuck about this Super Bowl. I don't care about the Seattle Seahawks. I don't care about the New England Patriots other than I hate both of them, and I wish they would all not be able to play football anymore.
Is it true that the Seattle Seahawks fans have shown up on the Richter scale for being just loud cunts?
I think it's because they're obese
Oh
they-
my god! Yeah.
and large quantities jumping up and down in the stadium. I mean, so here's the thing.
Right, here we go.
The audacity of a fan base to refer to themselves as the 12th man.
They do really.
Yeah. So they
got the 11 players on the field, and
Yeah.
they're the 12,
and they
That's
actually
like,
buy jerseys with the number 12 on them and no name on the back.
I bet all the players love that. They're all like, "You're one of
Oh,
us."
thank God, the 12s are here.
Wouldn't do it
What the
without
fuck
you.
would we do without the 12s? Fuck the 12s. They're fucking stupid. And it's the most overhyped, undeserved arrogance of a fan base I've ever seen in my life.
I do like the color of their jerseys. I think that they have something going with that, but that's about all I like about them. The Seahawks are not dangerous in the wild.
I don't even know what I don't even know what a Seahawk is.
Pelican? Because like
I mean,
hawks don't go on sea. They don't
No.
go in the you go on the ocean, go in the Titanic. Like, oh, thank God the
They
hawks
don't.
are
What
here.
are they going to go
They're
fishing?
not there.
They don't go fishing.
No,
No,
no.
I don't even think a Seahawk's a real thing.
It does sound like some made up shit. So then we should have the Arizona spaghetti monsters since we're just making shit up
Well,
as
like,
our mascots.
But hey, our city starts with the word sea, so our team should start with the word sea too.
Oh, it's Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. So fuck the Seahawks, and the Patriots are cheating garbage, and their owner is a nasty pedophile. And
is Bill Belichick still a thing?
No, that's the coach. The owner's Robert Kraft.
Like from Macaroni?
Probably,
Okay.
but isn't that Canadian?
I don't know, dude. I don't know anything
Well,
about
if it's
this
not,
stuff.
if it's not, it should be. But fuck that guy too.
Kraft mac and cheese is delicious.
And
I
fuck
can tell you
Tom
that.
Brady. If you're listening to this and you like Tom Brady, like please keep listening. But fuck you.
It's funny that you bring Tom Brady up because I wanted to bring him in. How was who didn't know when Giselle Bündchen slept with your Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach and then ended up marrying him? Yeah, you had all the money and she still didn't like you.
He seems
All the
like
fame,
he seems
all
like
the
a
fame.
douchebag.
He is, but I mean, he can for his age of the ripe age of 25, but he probably is. He can still throw the ball. That's the crazy thing about sports. Nowhere else do you talk about someone being old in like their 20s.
Yeah, like where do you hear the term "the wrong side of 30" outside of sports? Like
Modeling?
is 30 that old now?
Probably. Well, you know what? Leo DiCaprio says that a lot. You're on the wrong side of 20.
I think in modeling though, they've all died from starvation before they make 30, so that's legit.
Yeah. I saw the other day about them saying that Ozempic killed the body positivity movement, and I was like, yeah, I kind of did actually. You see
yeah.
how many people came out and like the skinny people becoming anorexic. Anorexia, it's like bringing back black tar heroin, man. We didn't ask for it. I don't want anorexia.
I mean, I
back.
didn't ask for it to go away.
No, anorexia. I'm not talking.
No, the heroin.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a good thing that I don't get into my feelings too much because I think if I did heroin, I'd Kurt Cobain if I did. I'm just kidding.
All right, so that's the Super Bowl. What do you got?
So I had a couple things. One, I finished Stranger Things finally, and I had some thoughts.
Okay. Lots of people had thoughts on this.
Yeah. So okay, by and large, I'm gonna say the show's good. Okay. Fuck off with so much that happened between season 4 and season 5. Like, I'm sorry, Will Byers is a terrible actor. He can't even cry good. Like, he's horrible. He's fucking terrible. Like, so much of the holes in the child acting appeared, and then like season 4, everyone gets a monologue and like, here, let me give you this emotional. They stretched those 2 seasons like they stretched The Hobbit. Like, that's not a 3-movie fucking picture, and neither is like. There's just so much. I'm like, oh my God, can we get over this scene? It's so long. We got it. So there's that. Also, Linda Hamilton. Let's talk about that. What happens to Linda Hamilton at the end? Suddenly, Hopper, all this stuff that they did, they killed soldiers. And then they go like, oh, by the way, you get to be a cop again because that's not illegal. Murdering federal fucking soldiers. Linda Hamilton, where'd she go? Where's her? Like, oh, and she just went back to being a general. She retired. She died. Nope. Just like, okay, I guess you're back. Like,
No, Linda Hamilton was such a waste in that show.
Mhm.
Just a caricature of a
Yeah.
one-dimensional, garbage-ass,
Yeah.
generic military figurehead.
No, so there was a lot that I was raging about.
Like, how do you go
know.
from Sarah Connor to that?
Dude, she's first of all, how does her with the amount of smoking that she must do to have that low of a voice, she still sounded about the same that she did in Terminator 2. You know?
Yeah, that hasn't changed much.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, you know. But
I want 11.
Where's that girl?
She sounds like the chick. She sounds like one of the people that shows up to like back when you were in school and they did Dare and they brought in the person with the little laryngoscope. You know, and they're all like,
Don't smoke. Trust me, it is a bad idea. I use vibrations on my voice.
like she sounds like she got a modulator on.
No, Arnold.
But so there was that. Oh, the other thing. So they opened a new Mexican restaurant in town, right?
Yeah.
And people have been going, and they're like, everyone complains about new restaurants that open, which to me is just so petty because they're figuring stuff out.
Right.
They're still training. They're busy. They're understaffed. That's all like normal stuff to expect. So on this rants and raves site on Facebook, which I don't know why I still look at, maybe to get pissed off.
I don't know
about
why
things.
you watch that either.
I don't know either. A lot of it's racist and sexist, but this one was quote, Yelp reviewer here.
Well, thank God you established your
he's
credibility up front.
Yeah, you know, and he brings it up again at the end. Yelp reviewer here. I went and blah, blah, blah. And you need to trust what I'm saying because this is what I do. I'm a Yelp reviewer. And then blah, blah, blah. And here's all the problems. And at the end, and like, again, you know, you need to take what I'm saying as gospel because like I said in the beginning, I'm a Yelp reviewer. Like he says it like 3 fucking times. Fuck those people.
I mean, like, as a fellow Yelp reviewer, I'm going to be upfront and tell you that don't mean fucking shit because anybody can sign up for Yelp and
it's
write a
not like
bullshit
you
review.
interviewed and you were, you know what I mean? Like,
That's not a job.
if I take an Uber ride and at the end it asks me for a review, am I an
I'm
Uber
an Uber
reviewer?
reviewer.
Hey, from
Yeah.
an Uber reviewer here, blah, blah. Right? If I go to the dollar store, it's asking me, how was our service? I guess I'm a dollar store reviewer too, right? Like, that's so, it means nothing. But how dare you? But Yelp reviewers and maybe TripAdvisor to an extent, those people, especially the Yelp reviewers, think that, like, this is a title earned, that, like, this is how I make a living, motherfucker.
But you don't because you don't get paid for that
Fuck
shit.
them, dude.
I've reviewed shit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a Yelp
They're
reviewer.
awful.
No, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, and first of all, good for you for taking the time to review a restaurant. Even if I have a shitty experience, I don't go, I'm going to your site and I'm going to give you
I only do it if it's
opinions."
bad. That's the worst part. Like, if you have something good to say, nobody ever says it.
Yeah,
You'll tell your friends if it's good.
Yeah.
You'll tell everybody if it's bad.
but here's the thing. I don't rely on Yelp reviews to try a restaurant out. I see if there's a line. Is this restaurant full on the daily? That's how you know a good restaurant because like people are going. You
Well,
know,
I don't know, man. We got a couple that are always full
okay.
here, and
Yeah, we got the white people flavors that we can
Yeah.
talk all day. But actually, we do
Yeah.
want to have that as one of our episodes. We are going to talk about white people flavors. We're going to talk about seasonings that we just disagree with.
yeah,
Just
white people don't season their food. That's a problem. But that's a problem for another day.
yeah, we're going to have a whole rigmarole on that shit. Oh, so I had something I was going to bring up, and I decided to surprise you with it because
Well, thank fucking God.
thank
for that.
God for that. So I will explain this for the listeners as soon as I get this pulled up. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Yep.
So, for the viewers out there, if you don't know, they released the Epstein files, right? And I think you know that. And as most people do, they check to see if they're in there. You know, well, celebrities like Jon Stewart did, right?
I didn't check to see if I was in there. Just
Well,
for the
so I
record.
took the liberty of checking to see if you were in there.
Well, thank
And I
you.
want to show, hold on, the viewers. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. So that would be Pedo Island with P. Diddy. And we got Jeremy. I'll let you to describe what you see. So go ahead.
Well, I can't speak on that.
Okay. What you see, man?
I don't know.
Okay,
man.
so
that's not me.
Okay,
Clearly.
okay. So he's got a Pistons jersey, number 0. Now, who was it Cunningham that was number 0
You don't even
in
know.
2016.
No.
What's his name?
He wasn't even playing. That was Andre Drummond.
Drummond. That's it.
Yeah.
In 2016. And so he's wearing a Pistons jersey. You got P. Diddy scooping some what looks like vanilla pudding into Jeremy's open mouth in a cabana that says Pedo Island. And I just want the listeners to, I want you to explain yourself, Jeremy. Why were you on the Epstein files with P. Diddy on Pedo Island in the cabana?
I mean, there was a lot of money exchanging hands at the time. And I didn't know about Diddy at that point. He didn't bust out the baby oil. Any of that
Actually,
stuff yet.
so speaking of the baby oil, I'd like to bring up picture number 2, where it is Jeremy and P. Diddy on a beach holding hands with what looks like Johnson's baby oil in a champagne bucket. And a white party.
Yeah. And then, and this is another reason why we're going to have an AI episode.
Guys are so in love.
This is why we're going to have an AI episode in the near future.
You disgust me.
Jesus.
And look, see, and the Pistons you got on right now, right? You besmirch the name, sir.
Let's move on to the first. Let's move on to the first topic, man. You're
Okay.
killing me.
All
Killing
right.
me with this bullshit.
Well, so as we're midway through this first drink, which is not our first drink, by the way,
First
But-
official drink.
for first podcast drink. So we got in the discussion about horror movies recently, and I was asking Jeremy, like, so Jeremy loves horror movies. So I'm more of a comedy guy. He loves horror movies, right?
Yeah. Horror movies are probably my favorite
Right.
genre. And I
I've never
understand
known
that-
anyone to just like you're like my dad is about Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
You
Randy-
love every
Randy-
horror movie that comes out. You're like, man, this one's a fucking hitter.
I don't like all of them.
You get all of them and you watch all of them.
I get
My
all
dad
of them.
watches every Hallmark movie
Yeah,
that
but I
comes
don't
out.
watch all of them.
He's like, Ryan, we got 72 Christmas movies coming out this year. It's gonna be a son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
Randy's built different, man.
It's just the same actors in the same movie. But anyways,
Playing the same role.
so what do you think constitutes a good horror movie? Now I'm not talking about B-rated yet, but like a good mainstream type, like just like a real horror movie. What's your opinion of a good horror movie?
So for me, the threat from whatever the antagonist is in the movie has to be
That's a
credible.
big word. That's a big word.
I know. I'm still
Big word for a bunch of
wait
drunk
till
listeners.
wait till next drink. There won't be that many. I think the antagonist has to be a credible threat, right? So that's why movies like The Hills Have Eyes, right? Or I guess Deliverance could be considered horror, where it's like these inbred fucks living in the woods.
Uh-huh.
That's not scary to me. I mean, maybe it
Okay.
should be.
What about Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something like that?
I mean, he's pretty scary, but
Because that's like an inbred.
yeah, that's
thing,
kind of
you
the
know what I
same
mean?
thing. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad movie, but it's not really what I'm into.
Is that would that fall in like the torture porn type thing for you, or is like
It's just too cheesy. I
it's
guess.
too cheesy?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's scary for you? Like, what do you think makes a good scary movie then?
Well, so for me, I like the paranormal type stuff, right?
Yeah.
I also like the old school slashers, like Halloween is forever. That series is forever up there.
I feel like Michael
me.
Myers was a victim.
Yeah, he was.
You know,
Yeah. I mean,
they
he
don't
was,
ever explain it, but something had to have happened to him. Pour one out for
Yeah.
the victims.
Yeah.
You know, like how
Poor
dare
Mike.
you victim blame?
Poor Mike.
Mike's a hero. Actually, I think he's a protagonist. If you were to ask me,
No, you're probably right on that one. I lean more
you
toward
didn't trust that babysitter,
no. She wasn't a good babysitter. That's why he killed her. Like, she was endangering the children.
right? Why would you leave up blades to where I can reach, bitch?
So I do love Halloween. I used to love the old school Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th.
Ah.
Like, that's what I grew up with.
What about
Um,
Psycho?
I never found Psycho scary.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I guess.
For the time, probably, right?
Yeah, at
Like
the
The
time.
Exorcist.
Just like The Exorcist. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
terrified of The Exorcist growing up. And now you
You
watch,
watch it,
it.
you're like, God, this is boring.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours of just talking.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I like the paranormal type stuff now. And I don't even know if I believe in that stuff, but the potential of it happening is scary to me.
So
Because there's not shit you can do about that, right? Like, there's a ghost in your house fucking with you
okay.
and gonna push you down the stairs. What am I gonna do about that? I can't fight back against that. At least if
Okay, so you like you find scary the inability to take on the antagonist. Yeah, you're
Yes.
like, how am I gonna punch a ghost in his face?
Right.
How am I
Because
gonna
of
run
his,
from a ghost? He's just fucking with me.
because of his leather face,
Right.
I have every opportunity to reach under
Right.
my bed and get my gun and shoot
Right.
the motherfucker.
So I think the problem I have with the paranormal activity type movies and stuff is like, if I was a ghost, that's not what I would be doing. I wouldn't be going like they'll spend like 20 minutes and then the blanket comes off. And that's like the whole night. I'm like, that's all you did as a ghost? All the powers you have? You can affect fucking physical matter, and you're all like, I'm gonna take my blanket. Now you're cold. Like fucking, like, or like we've stayed at a hotel in one of our mining towns that we have, and like their claim to fame is a ghost can come and tickle your feet. And I was like, that's just fucking gay, dude. Like, that's
But-
all you can do?
But I will counter that with, remember when we went into that room initially, both of us felt sick as shit for
Okay,
like
that's
an hour.
a different hotel. I'm talking about
Okay.
the one closer to us.
Okay, yeah, nobody cares about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
But I'm like, that's their claim to fame, is how many
Yeah.
people write in a ghost journal that a little girl ghost tickled their feet. And I
Yeah.
was like,
And
how
that's
do you
not
know that's
scary.
just not a fucking like just
Like a bug could have crawled on your foot.
or a fucking peeping Tom janitor who has the keys just go,
I mean,
and
that's-
that's his kink.
That's kind
He's
of
just like,
scary
I
too.
fucking love feet.
That's kind of
That's actually more scary than a fucking ghost.
But I think your point on the slow build up. I think that's the point of those movies. It's the slow burn,
It is
the escalation of
yeah.
things going against these people.
So to me, so like I get what you're saying. To me, like what I find scary is, to me it's more realistic for a slasher flick, like I Know What You Did Last Summer or Scream or something, of someone just fucking snapping and then going on a killing spree, and like, to me, like, or Hostel. That shit fucked me up. Now granted, Hostel
Yeah.
was very much more like torture porn side stuff, but just the idea of like, I'm an innocent child, I'm gonna backpack through Europe, or young adults, and oh my god, I'm gonna stay at this hostel because I know what I'm doing because I've got a privileged white life. And then they're like, oh, by the way, you are now being sex trafficked. You got tookened, and Liam Neeson ain't here.
Yeah, and the scary thing about that is it's so relatable. Because if two single dudes travel to Europe and they're just backpacking, staying in hostels and shit, and you go out to this club
and to get
and
some
these
trim.
two dimes
Yeah.
come up to you and start sharing drugs with you and be like, yeah, we're going back to your place.
Yeah.
Bro, we're gonna fall for that shit 10 out of 10
Dude,
times.
Name one man. I don't care if you're married.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, a dime comes up to you and be like, you want to try some Molly or whatever the fuck they're doing?
Yeah.
You want to do some cocaine off my titties? You be like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious. And you're like, want to come back? You're like, yeah. And then you're like, oh, by the way, you just got tookened.
You gone.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're getting your toes cut off.
I guess liver and fava beans are on the menu,
Yeah.
boys.
No, man.
Like,
'Cause
that's scary
that's
to
scary
me.
because we
Right.
know we would fall for that shit.
Yeah. Saw, I thought, was scary because that was more like a psychological kind of thing. And it almost reminds you, like, what would you be willing to do to get out of this? The other Saw movies, I think, are trash because they just went, oh, people were fucked up by the cutting or whatever, so let's just take it from there. And
I think the simplicity also helps it be more scary.
right.
Because you don't have to go through all these scenarios in your head like, well, I would never find myself in that situation. All this takes is some dude running up behind you and
Right.
sticking you in the neck with a needle and you wake up in this shitty bathroom.
Honestly, I think the worst thing that horror movies can do is show the killer, or like show the antagonist. Some of the scariest stuff in my memory is like when you didn't know what it was doing, or you didn't see the monster, you didn't see the alien, so yeah, that to me was scarier.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's the mystery and the build up and the anticipation that I think helps it be more scary. And that's kind of why I like the paranormal stuff. I know it's very
get it.
it's
No,
very slow to get going, but you know there's going to be this escalation throughout it, and you just got to be a little bit more patient with it.
What was that paranormal movie that had they used an Xbox 360, the Xbox Connect?
Oh, that
Oh
was
my
like,
God, it was like
that
a
was
third one or
Paranormal
something?
Activity 4.
Oh my god, that aged, because like
Yeah.
that was a very specific technology, a specific time that only specific people had. Like, not everyone had the Connect, especially a lot of people didn't fucking use it. Like, it was a good idea, but it was a terrible execution.
The effect in the movie was cool as shit, though. If you had one, you could relate to it.
It was, but like all of us were going like, yeah, but like, I
If
don't
you
know.
watch it now, nobody's gonna know what the hell it is.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So that
Yeah.
movie ages.
So-
Now, what about what makes a bad movie? A bad horror movie?
So for me, predictability, a killer that is not particularly scary or seems easy to deal with, right? Like, I'll give you an example. You ever seen the movie The Strangers?
No. I don't watch a lot of horror movies.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's the one where isn't like it's quote unquote based on a true story, but it's not at all.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of people, they just hold them hostage or whatever.
Yeah, it's Liv Tyler and some dude who I don't remember. And they're staying at this house, and it was supposed to be this big celebration because he was proposing to her, and she said, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Um,
That doesn't
and
ever go
then-
well for the female.
And then these 3 people show up in masks, and they start terrorizing the shit out of them, right?
Yeah.
And at one point in the movie, they are basically locked in a bedroom with no other entrances, just the one door to get into. So you're like, okay, and he's got a fucking shotgun, a double barrel. Like, so to me, that's where I'm posting up all night. And go ahead, come in the door, dumbass.
Not
Right?
first.
Right, so they're being very smart at this point. And then help arrives, and I want to say it was the guy's brother that came to try to help him out.
Yeah.
And as soon as the door opened, the guy shoots him, kills his brother. Okay, I get it. Tragic, horrible, that should not have happened. But it doesn't change the strategy. You
Right.
drag his dead ass inside and shut the door and mourn while you're waiting for the bad guys to come through the door.
Yeah.
And if they don't by morning, you get the fuck out. But
Yeah.
no, they didn't do that. Once he killed his brother, he was like, oh shit, we got to
Okay.
get out of here.
So it was really, so you don't like movies that's really easy to poke holes in.
Yeah, I don't like it when people act just outwardly stupid.
Okay, so for me, I hated Jeepers Creepers. And
Uh,
I don't even think it's
Such a
it's a
disappointing
problem. Right. I don't think it's a problem with like plot holes of it all. It's more of a like you built this up at the time of going like this is a scary thing. And then the trailer looked really scary. It's
Yeah.
like this fucking scarecrow thing that's like, oh shit. Horrible title of a movie. But then you just watch it and go like, this is it? This is not even I don't even call it a thriller. Like this is just terrible graphics, terrible
Yeah.
acting, terrible writing. It's just a horrible movie independently of being a horror movie. But don't
And-
call it that.
and how many times do we have to hear that old bitch singing, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Fuck you. Fuck you. He got the peepers from tearing
She's
Justin
not-
Long's face off.
She's not classically trained, I can tell you that.
Well, I mean, very few are.
So, but yeah, no, and the other thing that pisses me off about it is how many people will defend it.
Yeah, like
They'll
it's
go
so
like,
great.
that's the fucking best horror movie of the 90s or something. You're like, that was the worst one.
Wasn't it directed by a pedophile?
Chances, well, okay, just it's Hollywood, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, was Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Now, what about? Now let's talk about B-rated movies, man. So I love a good B-rated horror movie.
Yeah, same. I mean, they've got a lot going for them because
They're terrible.
they can be scary, they can be funny. Most of the time, they're just funny,
yeah,
whether intentionally or not.
right. Especially if they're not intending to be funny,
Yeah,
they can be really funny.
yeah. So I think out of the B-rated genre
Yeah.
of horror movies, I think my favorite's got to be Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. So for those of you that don't know, let's tell them what Thanksgiving is about.
right. So
Gobble,
so
gobble.
Thanksgiving is about a Native American who was killed by the Pilgrims, and years and years later, he's reincarnated into a turkey, and he's back for revenge.
First
right.
of all,
And the
wait, this is a
tagline-
Native American, right?
Yeah, the spirit of a Native American.
Right. With did he have a Native American, we'll say, dialect or accent?
Not that I know. Not that I
Right?
know.
It sounded like a white dude.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
But the
that's so fucked up to do to an indigenous person.
But the-
Oh, fucking, you gonna be a turkey now?
but the tagline for this movie is "Gobble Gobble, motherfucker," which is phenomenal.
So it's a
Whoever came up with that, I love you.
yeah, no, and doesn't it open with boobs?
Yeah, so the opening scene, this turkey goes after a nun,
Yeah.
right? And I don't know why the nun must have been in the process of getting dressed or something, but you see this turkey chasing her out of the building.
And she had fake boobs.
Well, they were flopping around a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
and he catches up to her and kills her, and he's like, "Nice tits, bitch." I mean, which is what you should say to most nuns as you kill them. So plus 2 points for
Oh
realism.
my god, it's so funny. What about I don't know. You want to tell them about Truth or Dare?
I think Truth or Dare is its own episode.
Its own episode. Okay. What
Yeah.
about Evil Dead?
Oh, I love Evil Dead.
Right now, that
Yeah.
one was intended to be scary and actually super impressive for the budget that they had.
Yeah.
What they were able to pull off, like that's what made Sam Raimi. But
Yeah.
he wasn't anybody back then, you know? And
Yep.
like that was actually, and some of it is hilarious and funny, you know, my boomstick and stuff.
That's Army of Darkness.
And-
You're jumping ahead.
it's true, but I'm just saying the character of Ash wasn't Duke Nukem based on him.
I believe so. Yeah.
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 So like, come on, man. Like, you even had a video game based on you. So that's good shit. Yeah. No. Now, what makes a bad B movie?
Man, that's hard to say because
Oh,
they're all.
Velocipaster. That's another one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Velocipaster.
yeah. No, you can tell them about that one. That's a classic.
I mean, dude, I got drunk. I've watched it twice. It's just so good. It's hard to find, but Velocipaster is a young guy who is in the priesthood and stuff, and then gets bitten by a velociraptor.
I don't remember how the
one
I don't remember how the
kinda thing.
transformation
Like every
happened.
once in a while, like he gets really angry. He's defending his hoe, and he's just all like, ah.
And he's really, as a member of the clergy, I don't think he's supposed to have a hoe, but he does.
No, yeah, no, and then
And
yeah.
props to him for not falling victim to the established norms.
I'm not even, dude. If you guys have not seen either Velocipaster or Thanksgiving, we highly recommend.
Highly recommend,
dude.
Excellent.
5 out of
movies.
5 from the Belligerent Bottles podcast.
Just excellent.
Just two green
Two
dragons
mugs
up. 2 mugs up.
But what makes a bad B movie to me? I don't think there is a bad B movie.
No, they're
Honestly,
all good.
no, because I think I can find value in pretty much all of them. Either laughing or laughing more.
So I feel like B-rated like sci-fi movies, not necessarily B-rated horror movies, because B-rated horror movies you can laugh.
Yeah.
Like when people try too hard with the budget and the actors that they have and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I know everyone loved like Sharknado and stuff. There was just to me, it's not funny. Like, it was just cringe.
Yeah, I get that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so.
But I can still watch them once. Like Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
Okay, that's different.
That's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, no, those are good. Like when you're insisting upon yourself on purpose to be like, they know it was ridiculous when they made it. They didn't try to call it a serious thing, like The Happening or some shit. Whatever it's called.
Let's not get into that.
No, I'm just saying. But
bad Mark Wahlberg movies is another topic entirely. Although he did have, one amazing one.
How many M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong
Shyamalan
movies?
Ding Dong.
How many of those were a fucking letdown? Because you were promised
all of them except for The Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense was good. I liked all of The Village until the end. I actually think they should have left it be a monster. I think The Village was great until that. Signs actually was pretty fucking decent.
Was it?
It was pretty decent,
bro.
But
hold
no,
on
but,
a second.
but,
Hold
but
on a
I'm
second.
saying no,
Hold
no.
on.
But I'm saying the ticker goes down every movie. So you're going, and then you have just terrible movies.
Let me get to Signs though, real quick.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, you've got this superior alien race coming down to Earth to conquer us, right? Apparently somewhat intelligent.
Yeah.
Because they go to these planets and take their resources. Right. Okay. Their weakness is what?
The thing that the Earth is made out of?
Water. That is covered, 2/3 of the Earth is covered in water. That's their weakness. The atmosphere.
Right.
They were in the Midwest in a bunch of cornfields. You know how much humidity is in the air?
Also, I feel like it's kind of a rip on War of the Worlds.
It's a shitty rip.
Do you see what I'm saying? No, it is.
Yeah.
But so again, the Shyamalan Ding Dong twist,
Ding Dong.
his twists ruin fucking movies.
Yeah.
By and large.
Yeah.
Like,
because that's all he's relying on.
He's relying on, here comes a Shyamalan Ding Dong twist.
Oh shit!
And it's fucking terrible.
Oh, the trees are talking to Mark Wahlberg.
The movie was decent, and then you just fucking, does anyone? Hey, does anyone care about the bees? How's your mother? Huh?
I don't care about the bees.
Huh? Why don't you care about the bees? It's my best market.
He's a terrible teacher.
Man, he should have stick to rapping. I feel like everything was working out when he was trying to get fly honeys. Have you ever seen the YouTube video of him flexing and be like, yo, man, you want to get these fly honeys? You got to get the workout on. It's his young Wahlberg and shit is fucking gangster, dude. It's so funny.
Mark Wahlberg, not of New Kids on the Block fame, FYI.
Pretty sure 1988. Check the album.
All right, we gotta wrap. We gotta wrap this segment up because our drink's about empty and we need a refill. Is there anything else we want to talk about on horror movies, bad horror movies?
No, drink 2, bring it on. Let's go. It got funnier. A drink.
Drink two. Welcome back to the Belligerent Bottles podcast. We're back with our second drink of the day, as well as our second topic.
Refills.
As you can tell, the drinks are working.
They are delicious.
They are
They're
delicious.
so stupid.
Okay. All right. So
We got to get right into this. So we talked about the horror movies, right?
we did. So we're going to kind of spin off into a side topic from horror movies.
But related.
A little bit related. Yeah, it could be. There's movies that are about this topic. Topic is urban legends.
Oh, dude. We got so many, right?
Well, so we're going to talk about, I want to hear about the ones that are commonly known to everybody.
Okay.
Some inspired by movies, some inspired movies themselves, but also any local ones, like from where you grew up, anything you heard when you were a kid that used to scare the shit out of you, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So ones that I know of anyway. So I'm not kidding. So there's a couple I still check when I'm like, if I go to the gas station, let's say at night, and I go and I come back, I check my back seat. Do you check your back seat?
I never check my back seat.
You don't?
Never.
Oh, dude, I'm always I am convinced actually that there's someone there, and I'm gonna be like, got you.
But don't you, if you walk away from the car, don't you lock the door?
Yeah, but like that's not how the urban legend works, man. They got a Jimmy. I don't know.
I mean, that's fast. I mean, you know what? If somebody can break into my car that quick and get in the back seat just to kill my ass, props to them.
Yeah, no, not me. I'm like, you ain't catching me. You ain't catching me sleeping.
Shit.
But no, and then like, okay, so if someone it has no lights on at night,
Yep.
do you flash your brights to them to tell them to turn their lights on, or are you aware of the gang initiation or legend thing?
No, I've heard of the urban legend.
Yep.
I will still flash them because it pisses me off.
Wait, no, flash them with the lights, or you just flash them your
Yes.
dick? You're just like, I just whip my dick out and go, hey!
And then they got to turn on the brights. Like, goddamn, I can't see shit.
Trying to find the motherfucker.
Can I get a magnifying light? But no, I'll flash them because it pisses me off so much. I'm like, you fucking idiot, turn your lights on.
Okay. What other urban legends are commonly known that you know of that you like?
So I think the biggest one growing up for me that everybody knew about was Bloody Mary.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that used to be the big thing when you had like a sleepover, like slumber party, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, we would dare each other.
What's a sleepover?
That's when a bunch of men sleep together in the same room.
Men that you know?
Sometime.
I feel like this
I mean,
this is on your Grinder profile.
Yeah.
You're like, we are men.
I mean,
sleeping with men.
You know them by the end of the night, biblically. No, I'm talking much more innocent, like when you're a 10-year-old boy and you have your friends sleep over and you sneak out of the house, you do all the things.
Yeah.
But we dare each other to do Bloody Mary. And for those who don't know what Bloody Mary is, there's this urban legend that you go into the bathroom with the lights turned off, you close your eyes, you say Bloody Mary, 5 times?
For me, it was 3, I thought.
3 times, whatever, 5 times with your eyes closed. When you open your eyes, Bloody Mary is going to be in the bathroom mirror looking at you, and then she'll scratch you.
Okay.
Right? And Bloody Mary, I don't know where this legend came from, but she's this scary-ass woman with blood coming out of her eyes.
I thought it was Carrie.
No,
she looked like Carrie covered up in blood.
Yeah,
That's how I describe her.
That was pig's blood, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was corn syrup.
So did you ever do that?
Yeah, so I did Bloody Mary, but I also did Candyman because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, okay. All right. So my mom would go, like, we weren't allowed to play light as a feather, stiff as a board. Because don't you let no demons in my house.
That was demonic as shit.
No, my mom was very much like, it's not okay to do. We were never allowed to have a Ouija board, okay? Because that's letting the devil in. That's letting the demons in. And so what we would do is sometimes we would play Bloody Mary while she's in the kitchen to where she could hear us do it. We got to like about 2 before she freaks out like, what motherfucker? Don't. So like, don't run into the lights on. We don't need that devil in my house. Oh God, no!
Don't do it, you son of a bitch.
That's literally what she would do. She'd fucking freak out. And then like, light of feather stiff as a board is a funny one because it's way more about like science and stuff and equal weight distribution and stuff like that. But dude, I remember doing it one time. Dude, she fucking screamed, like blood curdling and screaming, going, "Oh God, it's real!"
So back up for 1 second. I just had a little tangent.
Yeah.
Has your mom ever called you a son of a bitch?
Yes, all the
Yeah.
time.
So,
All the time.
like, how is that insulting to you? She's insulting herself.
Is your mom okay? I know your mom. I know your mom was a piece of work.
Well,
Did your mom ever hit you?
No, she never did actually.
Okay.
It was all psychological abuse.
My mom threw a frying pan at my face like
Jesus.
a skillet.
And
like
his
a-
mom's a German woman, so I
Yeah,
know
no.
she's got some heavy duty
Well,
ass
you know,
cast iron shit.
I was with my now wife to be, but we were just dating at the time, and I thought it was a good idea to price out what it would like to live in the trailer park. And it was only $400 a month with utilities included. And I went, "Hey, mom, so we're gonna move out, and well, I'm gonna move out of here, and we're gonna live together, and we're gonna move into Bel Air, which is a really fancy word for our trailer parks."
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's not like
I was like,
it's not where the Fresh Prince.
no, it's a different Bel Air. And I was like, we're gonna move to Bel Air. And then she, without saying a word, grabbed the nearest thing to her, which was like a cast iron fucking frying pan, and threw it across the house and fucking hit my arm with it, which I'm pretty sure is abuse. And then she just kept throwing other shit. She threw a phone book. She threw a spatula. She just kept throwing shit, and she's all like, "No, son of mine!" Like it just until she ran out of shit. I was like, "Mom, stop it! Why is it throwing shit at me? I'll stay. Stop hitting me!" Like, and then I didn't move out. It works like a charm.
Pussy.
So and I think the Germans have a fuckload of urban legends, dude. Like Krampus is in different spots, during Christmas time. It's something. Yeah, I forget what it's called, but there's the one that my grandma believed into, which is the same thing as Krampus, but those things are terrifying. All the Brothers Grimm stuff is all German stuff, like everything. And Americans, they get rid of it. Like Hansel and Gretel doesn't end as like, oh, and then they beat the witch. No, she
they get
fucking
eaten, right?
no, she just eats them, and that's the end of this fucking story.
Yeah.
Like there was my grandma loved this episode. She's like, "Oh yes, we had this one." No, I do my person. Oh yes, we had this one story. It was basically the little boy did not eat his soup, and then and the mother said you need to eat your soup, and she did, and he didn't, and then eventually he dies, and that's why you need to eat your soup. And I was like, that's the whole fucking story.
That's a terrible story.
Just like, yeah, and the fucking boy died. There was a little kid that sucked his thumb, and a little dude just comes over there and just chops the kids' fingers off for sucking their thumbs, and that's why you're not supposed to suck your thumb. Like, I was like, stories are fucked up.
I mean,
dude.
they make a convincing argument.
No, so stuff that my grandma believes is manners is because she believes in urban legends of going like, hey, she'll smack you with like a fucking wooden spatula or something and going, hey, stop sucking your thumbs. There's a real motherfucker that comes and cuts them bitches off, So
did you ever, anytime you're doing the Candyman type stuff, Bloody Mary, any of that, did you ever have anything happen to you?
besides pissing myself,
Well, no. Yeah.
because I pissed myself, dude. I got to 2, and like, because the lights are off. That's the other thing about Candyman.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
scary.
It's the lights are off. You're in a closed bathroom. There's no lights coming in. You're doing it. You're like, oh man, I'm so brave. Then you get to the second one. You're like, I'm less brave. And then you're like, should I do the third one? Like, fuck, what if it's real?
Yeah.
This is going to be the time,
And your friends are outside the bathroom like, I ain't helping that motherfucker.
Yeah, no. And then you just come out and act like you said the third one. You're like, yeah, man, I did it. He
didn't want shit.
He a bitch. That's what happened to me. Did anything happen to you?
With the Bloody Mary one, did you have to spin around too?
No, because we were straight. Nah, you little spinning bitch. He's like, did you guys have to do a plie?
No, so I never had anything happen with Bloody Mary, Candyman, anything like that. But there was one time when we were doing a Ouija board out of my porch at my
Fuck
dad's
that!
house.
I still don't allow Ouija board. Like, I'm not a very conspiracy or whatever. Like, but I'm like, no, but Kat has a Ouija board, but she doesn't have the little crystal. I'm like, nope, don't get the crystal or whatever it's called. Little triangle prism thing.
Yeah. What
The
the
thing
hell?
that moves
The planchette.
Yeah, that word ain't even allowed in my house. You call plants, you get the plant fuck out of here.
We were doing this one time at my dad's house. I must have been like 15 or so, and a friend of mine had come over and was spending the night, and we were talking to these 2 girls at the time in the neighborhood, and they snuck over. So we were out on the back porch doing a Ouija board.
Yeah.
And we asked for a sign, and right as we did it, the biggest fucking insect I've ever seen just like plopped right in the middle of the
my
board.
God, like a locust out
Yeah,
of
and we were
biblical
just like,
shit.
"Fuck, we're done."
Yeah.
Yeah, I quit.
How did your dad react to you bringing women over to the house and realizing that you weren't there to bang them, but to shop with them? How did he react?
He never found out. He doesn't know to this now. He might know. Sorry, Dad.
I love you, Dale. That dude's my motherfucker, dude. So okay, what about local urban legends? You brought that up, right? So did you guys?
Yeah.
So you grew up in like Illinois, right?
Right. Right in the heart of the Midwest.
Right. Deep in the heart of the Midwest.
Yeah.
Did you guys have specific local ones to Illinois?
Yeah. There was one in particular, like the neighborhood I was in was heavily wooded. There was a bunch of like forest land around it. Wood. And as kids, that's where we grew up. We were out there in the woods playing every day. It's not like today. We didn't have
It's like some Blair Witch type shit.
yeah, like
right?
one of my friends had a Nintendo, and once his parents told us to fuck off, it's like, well, I guess we're going back outside. So we go
There
out.
goes inside.
We're in the woods all day, right? You can make the woods as scary as you want them to be. Like we knew these woods so
Dude.
well, we could walk through them no problem, day or night.
Yeah.
But once you get in your head, you start thinking shit's scary.
Yeah, and then like, oh shit, we've been by this tree before.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be by this tree again. We're going
Yeah.
in circles. Yeah.
And sometimes you're just
That's
bullshitting,
scary.
trying to scare your friends, but you scare yourself too because you're a dumb fuck. But yeah, so the local legend back in my hometown was Old Man Hatchet. And
I've heard of an old man. Isn't like an old man hatchet? This very sounds like a Home Alone or whatever. Like the old man that. Anyways, go ahead.
Maybe
Old
I
man
don't
hatchet.
know.
Go ahead.
I feel like this came before Home Alone. They stole it, probably.
Okay,
Because that
probably.
happened in Chicago. So
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying it sounds very Midwesty. Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, there was this old man that was rumored to be living in the woods, and if he catch you out there by yourself, he's got his hatchet and he's gonna fucking chop you up into a billion pieces. And you'll never be seen again. So we believe that as kids, we always try to stick together in the woods and never be out there by ourselves. But there was one night when my friend told me that he had seen Old Man Hatchet in the woods.
Oh, fuck.
Right. And I was probably like fucking 8 years old at this
Right.
time, scared the shit out of me.
Oh
But-
God, he's real. Yeah.
But the very next morning, man, I went outside and it was winter time, so there was snow on the ground. Fucking footprints standing outside my window, my bedroom.
no shit.
And I was like, motherfucking Old Man Hatchet came to get my ass in the night, and thankfully, he didn't want none. He knew,
Yeah.
even as an 8-year-old.
You were holed up in your bedroom with that
Yeah.
shotgun, right? That double
Yeah.
barrel.
Right.
Yeah,
If I shoot my brother, then too bad for him. But I'm
He
still
saw
staying
he
in
saw a blood trail. It's like, oh shit, someone's already been here.
Yeah.
They failed. So I've got some that are local and they're very Hispanic related, right? So you've got La Llorona.
Yep.
You've got La Llorona is now okay. So we have a bridge at a river near where I grew up, and there is this urban legend. Now, some people say it's La Llorona, some people say it's just this lady, but the story is basically the same. And what it is there's a couple different versions. You'll drive past the bridge, and if you see a lady that's like dripping wet and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
then it wasn't from anything you did.
Correct.
And
Correct.
so she's dripping wet. You're supposed to pick her up, and then if you do, eventually you'll turn around or you'll look in the rearview mirror, and she'll be gone, but there'll be like a wet spot where she was. Waiting for it. So the story is that it's either because she drowned her kids and she's looking for them and stuff, or she drowned like with her kids. And like to me in my mind, I go like, well, it's by a body of water, and that's typically only around this time of year. And to me, it's at nighttime, so I don't ever drive on that bridge at night. I'm like, I just don't want to risk it. But if you don't pick her up, allegedly you'll crash. Like you have to pick her up.
So you're kind of fucked either way.
Yeah. So if you pick up a wet bitch, it's not because you're a pervert. It's because you're just scared of urban
It's
legends.
self-preservation.
Yes. So you should
That-
always pick
speaking
up
of,
a wet hitchhiker.
Yeah, and back to shitty movies, there's one.
I didn't watch it because I was like, it's not going to be on my bridge, so
it was
there's no
really
point.
bad. It was really bad.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
And again, it was probably a letdown, right? Because you're like, it was probably a big
terrible.
buildup. So the other one is like Chupacabra, which is a goat sucker. So that one apparently has Puerto Rican origination. Because I've only known it to be like the Mexican origin, but apparently it originally started in Puerto Rico. But yeah, they would find these goats that have been like mutilated and the blood had been sucked out of them, but the carcass is still there, the meat's all there. And they usually describe the chupacabra to look like a mange or rabies infested dog. And then there's all the creatures and stuff too. But like most of it's like, oh, it's probably just a mange dog, and that's where the thing came from. You're like, yeah, but it didn't like eat the body; it just drank the blood, and so that's where that just is more of a farmer type thing. But a real thing that happened. So
Are you saying all this other shit is not real? Because fuck you.
So real thing that happened to me. So you talked about how like you had that scary thing that happened to you, right? So with me, what happened to me was one time, I think it was like 16, 17. I had come home and there were, so my house has, family pictures all over the walls and stuff. Every picture in the house had a piece of paper taped over my face. Every single picture in the house, like, had me just covered up, like, whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? So I go into my bedroom. The window in my bedroom is open and there is steps all over and like dirt all over my bed. So I had a break-in in the house and I was a target. So I call 911 and I start explaining what's happening, and I explain pictures of my face being taped over, and she went, "Oh fuck." And I was like, "Well, that's not a good response from a 911 operator."
Yeah.
So she was a black lady, and she suddenly responded to me like she's watching a movie in the theater, and she's going, "Oh shit."
Oh hell no.
That's what happened, right? So she's all like, "Okay, so get yourself outside and just leave the house right now." So I open the door and a flashlight turns off in my front yard. And she's all, "Oh fuck, they're outside." I was like, "Oh shit." So like she's like, "So I'm sending help." They gonna be there as quick as they can.
20 minutes.
For about 45 minutes. There's a hold up. And she lets me go, which I don't think you're supposed to do.
No, you're
because
supposed to stay on the phone.
I think she got scared. She's all like, "No, fuck this. I don't want to hear this dude get murdered." No, he's gone. He's dead. So she hangs up. So I call my dad. My dad is TDY, which is a temporary duty. So he's over in another state. I think it was in Texas. And I call him, and my dad gives me this like tactical advice, like, I'm gonna John Wick this. He's all, "Here's what I need you to do.
Fucking Randy, man.
I need you to go into the kitchen and grab the biggest blade you can find, and I need you to clear the house." Clear the house? Do you think my dad gave me training on how to clear a house?
Randy failed you in that.
He's all like, "Anyways, I gotta let you go." Get back to it. So I was like, "Well, fucking."
Gotta get back
So,
to the club, son.
so I'm holding a fucking butcher knife, right? And I'm shaking. I'm going, checking the house and stuff like that. The cops end up coming, and they're like dusting for prints, and they're like, "You should clean your windows more and stuff because we're just getting, there's a ton of prints on here." I was like, "Well, thanks for the cleaning advice. You ever gonna find these guys?" They're like, "Oh God, no, probably not." We probably scared them off when he got here. Good luck, whatever. So then what happened was my parents show up. I tell them, and they're like, my mom shows up anyways, and I tell her, and she's yelling at my dad, going like, "This is why we need better deadbolts." Like, he came through the window. So we replaced the deadbolt in the garage. But my brother and sister come home, and then like they just start fucking laughing, right? And they're like, "So yeah, I think the house was broken into, but also so the tape and the paper all over your face and stuff, that's because we felt like you had too many pictures of you in the house." And we were like, "Fuck this motherfucker." And they covered up all those. But somebody did actually break into the house. They probably were just trying to steal shit. But it became a horror movie because of the other thing. But they fucking did that because they're just assholes. because they felt like I was the golden child and there's just too many pictures of me around the house. Fuck them, dude.
Yeah, right?
So, yeah, my sister, if you're listening, I do love you, but that was, if you were involved, fucked up, dude.
That's fucked
You
up.
just fuck you, dude. That scared the shit out of me. Fucking shit my pants, man. I was so scared.
Oh, man.
Do you have any other like real stories of things that happened to you or people that you know of, like some scary shit?
Yeah, I mean, I've got one that was from when I was in Okinawa, but that's a long story. That's probably
Oh no,
that's a tale for another time, I feel like.
you think so?
Yeah.
No, I think we could do it.
You think?
I think so. That's a
All
good
right.
one because that's some paranormal activity shit.
It was some
Yeah,
shit.
go.
All right, so
Let him cook.
so I was in Okinawa for about 7 years, right? Living over there. And for those who don't know about Okinawa, it was a key part of World War II where just so many people died, right? So it's considered one of the most haunted places on earth. 200,000 civilians alone died.
That's fucked up.
Right, like not counting all of the American, Japanese, other soldiers that were killed in action.
Right.
Just 200,000 civilians. And one of the big things that happened was the Japanese army was going through telling these civilians, hey, the Americans are coming. If they capture you, they're going to rape you, murder you, kill your kids, all this shit, right? So there were so many suicides because these people would rather kill themselves than be captured by the Americans.
Okay.
Right. So there's this whole place called Suicide Cliffs there where people just went and jumped off the cliffs.
Is that the same place as the Suicide Forest? Like to this day?
No,
Is
that's
it-
mainland Japan.
Okay, but it's still
Yeah.
but it's still Japan.
Still Japan, yeah.
Okay, but got
Yeah.
it. Okay, so Suicide Cliffs, got it.
Right. So anyway,
Or
like
unalive cliffs.
yes. So trigger warning.
Sorry.
So many people died there, right? That it's considered one of the most haunted places on earth. So there was this hotel that was
crazy.
being built there. This super crazy luxury hotel. And some billionaire investor from mainland Japan came down, started building it, and it was modeled after a Japanese village. So every room was its own little small house. And they had a road running through this motherfucker.
Wait. Is this the same Hollywood guy that also decided to make big a Hollywood movie?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
I hope it
But I'm
was
not
him.
sure. So the problem is this property was built next to this cave, which was used by the local Buddhist monks, and they thought it was a sacred ground, right? You don't fuck with this. You don't disturb it.
Right, that's like we don't build on fucking ancient burial grounds and
Exactly.
shit, right? That's
Because
pet
their
cemetery shit.
ancestors were buried nearby. And as the construction on this hotel was going, these monks would keep coming over and saying, hey, you're getting too close. You're getting too close. And they're like, at this point, fuck it.
First of all, that's some gangster sound shit. Like, yo, man, you getting too close. You getting up in my space.
Yeah, you going to step off, motherfucker?
Right? That's fucking gangster.
Yeah.
And Buddhists, they can fuck you up.
Yeah, no, they will. They all know the kung fu's and shit.
I've seen the movies.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, but there was so much money involved in this project at this point. They're like, yeah, well, too bad it's happening anyway. Right? So they keep building. And pretty soon, little shady accidents and shit start happening on the work site. Like people start getting injured. A couple people die. Right?
Shit.
And the Okinawans, being the superstitious people that they are, the work crew walked off. Like they're like, fuck this.
Ain't
We
worth the
should have
money.
listened. Yeah.
Yeah.
No amount of money is worth dying for.
That's it.
So they bring in a new work crew. Accidents continue to happen. They walk off too. This guy has to fly in an entirely new work crew from mainland Japan. They get there. Same shit keeps happening. All fucked up.
Oh my God.
So this guy's put millions upon millions of dollars into this project, and he has to walk away from it.
What's the name of that hotel again? It's called something.
It was the Hotel Royal, I believe.
Go ahead.
So they abandoned the project. Like they were to the point where they had furniture in the rooms. There was a full kitchen installed. Everything was in this hotel getting ready to open. Basically, they just hadn't put the glass in the windows, right? And abandoned it. So this place is closed off. So years and years later, this happened in the 80s. So late 90s, when I was over there, it was known as a haunted location, right? And he's pulling up the picture on his phone right now.
Go ahead.
So of course, me and a couple of my friends, being the paranormal curious people that we were, we decided we would go through it and check it out. So you kind of have to hike through the woods to get to it.
All right. So for the viewers out there, which is why you should definitely check us out on YouTube and stuff too. So this is a picture of this giant hotel. the Hotel Royal in Japan, abandoned. A big ass hike, and I see some cliff face and stuff.
Yeah. So
Dude, that's huge.
yeah, it was massive. So we had to hike through the woods to get into it, and you go in there and it's all trashed and everything, and we're walking through and nothing too much is happening, but we get to this one point in the hotel where we're in this hallway, and we just get this feeling like, fuck, man. You ever get that feeling just deep in your guts where like I
That
got to
heavy feeling.
yeah, like man, there's something wrong here, like
Yeah.
we need to go. But
Yeah.
we kind of brushed
That
it off.
gut instinct
Yeah.
type thing of going, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, but we kind of brushed it off. And we're documenting this on video the entire time, right?
Yeah.
So we get to a point, and you could see it in that picture where there's kind of a central tower that it's about 7 floors high, if I remember right. So we're going up this tower because we decided we wanted to get a good view of the top. And we're recording the whole time on camera. And as we're walking up, like this feeling just keeps getting shittier and shittier, right? To the point where we finally get to the tower, to the top of the tower, and we decide we're going to shoot a little film segment. So my friend that had the camera, he filmed me, and I was just giving my impressions of the place and, you know, whether I thought it was haunted or not. And so I'm standing up against the wall, and he's standing in the center of the tower. And this is all open air. There's no windows, there's no real walls.
Okay.
It's kind of an open air tower. So I finished saying what I needed to say, and I grabbed the camera from him and turned the camera toward him in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit record, the film stops and just starts rewinding itself. And right in that moment, and it was not like it was a brand new tape when we started.
Yeah.
So there was plenty of film
Also,
left.
they didn't do that. Like,
Right.
you know,
Unless you
old
reach
tape.
the end. If you reach the end of the tape, then it would rewind.
Sure. Okay.
We were certainly not at the end of the tape. And as soon as that happened, that feeling that we had earlier just times 100. Like
Oh,
I felt like I was gonna puke.
yeah.
And it was just like sheer panic, like we need to get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
So like it was 3 of us. We all and all of us got it at the same time. That's the crazy
Yeah.
part. So we all hauled ass back down this tower, hopped out the closest window, ran back through the woods, found the car, and got the fuck out.
Yeah.
And this feeling was with us for a good 20 minutes after we're in the car driving away from this place.
Jesus.
Right. So we go back to my buddy's apartment, and we wanted to watch the tape and see if anything was on it.
Yeah.
So this whole time we had recorded, I would say there was probably a good 30 minutes of footage that we recorded before the tape dropped. Gone. There was nothing on it.
So it not only rewinded itself, it recorded over itself, basically.
There was nothing on that tape.
Erased it. So,
Nothing on that
yeah.
tape. And
Wow.
all 3 of us had extensively used that camera. So it wasn't like operator error. We're not familiar with it. We all knew that camera.
Oh shit.
Right. So we get back and we're talking about it, and because we're fucking stupid, we're like excited, like, oh shit, like that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like something's really happening there.
Right.
So we start planning like this expedition for the next week. We're going to get more people and maybe a couple people who know a little bit more about paranormal than we did and bring them back.
Yeah.
So the following weekend, we go back and there's like 7 of us. And this one guy we brought with us, he was considered himself kind of like knowledgeable on everything.
Yeah.
So he brings this chalk with him and all these candles and all this shit. And he says he knows how to draw these symbols.
Sounds like some skeleton key shit going on.
Yeah, yeah. So we go in and try to retrace our steps. And as we're going through, like, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, weird. But we get back to the tower. And when we get there, this guy that we brought with us with this chalk, he starts drawing these symbols on every doorway that we walk through. And what he tells us is these symbols are supposed to prevent anything from following you through the doorway. Right.
Okay.
So nothing can follow us back home.
Sure.
So we go all the way up to the top of the tower, and we try to retrace our steps as best as possible and even try to shoot the same kind of segments that we did before.
Yeah.
So we do it all and nothing really happens, but he's drawing all these symbols. And the intention was we were going to erase these things before we leave so we don't trap anything that's there.
Sure.
Right. We kind of forgot to erase it.
Oh fuck.
So we go back down the tower. We walk out the front of the hotel into this kind of courtyard area where we have a clear view of the tower where we were.
Right.
And like I said, there's no walls on this tower. It's pretty much open air. So if there was a person up in the tower, we would know about it. You'd be able to see them. Okay. Unless they were laying down flat on the ground. So we get back in this courtyard. We're kind of taking a breather, and we start hearing all these sounds in the tower. Like shit being thrown around. Sounds like metal being thrown
Like they're
around.
angry.
Yeah, like cans, any possible piece of heavy trash you can think of being thrown around is being tossed in this tower, and it's loud as fuck. And we can see all this shit happening, but
Nope.
there's nobody fucking there, right?
No, fuck that,
So-
dude. I'm going home.
So
I'm going back to America.
yeah, like we had this brief discussion. Maybe we should go back and erase the symbols. And yeah, my side outvoted that shit real quick. Like,
Yeah,
fuck that, I ain't going
that,
back
dude.
in there.
I guess they're trapped. Fuck that, dude.
So we leave and never went back again. But I was kind of at the end of a messy breakup at this time, right? And I was still hanging out with this girl.
What was
but
his name?
it was a girl. And we were kind of going through the messy breakup, but we were still talking and just trying to be cordial and all that. But what I found for about the next 2 weeks is anytime this girl was around me, none of my electronics worked. Like I
What?
had an old flip phone back then because that's all we had. I would have no signal on my phone.
Yeah.
I would get sick to my stomach every time she was around me. And
Every time he sent a telegram to her,
typing that shit out. But
the beeps became boops and didn't work.
So I was talking to this friend who knew about the paranormal things, and his theory was that some spirit picked up on my emotional distress because I was upset that this breakup was happening and everything, and stuck to me and came back with me. And it was a female spirit, and she was pissed at this girl for causing me all this anxiety and shit.
No.
And then we come to find out later that a woman had died in that tower. She fell off the stairs to the exterior of the tower and
Because she was
died.
pregnant.
I don't know if she was pregnant or not.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, let's just say she was pregnant. She was pregnant.
Yeah.
Killed the baby too.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I had an inkling.
But yeah, that's my paranormal story. And that's why I can't totally write off paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
I won't outright say I'm a believer because I know the human mind can do funny things to you. But it was pretty fucked up. And fuck you, Katrina. Cunt.
Jesus. Wow. Yeah.
The spirit knew.
Yeah.
She a bitch.
Yeah. She'd be pissing you off. All right. Well, we are gonna end this. We're gonna go with drink 3.
Drink 3.
Woo! Here we
One
go.
more segment to go.
Let's go. This is gonna be a good one, guys. Also, if you were listening to this, we want to hear if you guys have any scary stories, any your own experiences, any hauntings, anything that happened. Comment on it because I actually want to check them out, man. And if it's a really, really good one, we'll talk about it next episode. That'd
And
be awesome.
we'll get you on the show and you can tell your story.
Hell yeah. Stop. Bitch. Fucking keep hitting it. Problem is, like, if it's on a perfectly flat surface, that fucking.
And we're back with drink 3. Welcome back to Belligerent Bottles.
Belligerent bottles.
Yeah.
With the more drinks, the more I want to do in my impressions. I'm all drink 3, and it's good for me. It fucking woo! Here we go.
All right. So our final topic of the day is one that's near and dear to my heart. And anybody who knows me knows most of my stories revolve around shit.
So I was gonna ask you. So, what would you consider crappy situations that you've been in? What is what are some close calls? What are some near misses? What are some, well, I thought I was going to make it, but I didn't. So what would you consider just a crappy situation?
I don't really do close calls.
I've noticed. Okay.
All right, man. So has anybody out there ever had a situation where they thought they were going to shit their pants?
Yeah. So, okay. With me, okay, so I'll start. Like I've trusted a fart too many times.
Yeah.
But like I know some of them because I've been a part of some of them. Your stories are not that. My stories are just like I'm just sitting at home, or maybe I'm at work and I don't know, I ate some fucking really spicy food and I'm like, uh-oh, I thought that was a fart. It's not. And then I'm like, okay, I'll just unalive myself now because I'm not gonna make. I'm so embarrassed, and I get scared, and I cry, and I go home, and then I just have to get another job now.
I mean, I look at it as shitting's a bodily function.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't go in where it's supposed to.
So I want you to lean into the good stories. So let's start with some of the easier stories. Let's start with softball.
Okay.
Let's start with softball. I feel like that's a good lean into some of your shitty
Yeah,
situations.
yeah. So there was a time when I was playing in a softball league with my buddy George. What up, George? And he'll be a future guest, by the way. He's got a really good drink suggestion for us.
Now, George is high quality H3O.
Yeah, you ain't lying. So I was playing the outfield with George. I think I was in left field and he was in left center. And this was Saturday morning we were playing after a heavy night of drinking. And I had gas. Like undeniable.
For a change.
I had some really bad farts going.
I swear you need to see a gastroenterologist.
No, they don't want none.
You would, oh my God, right? A colonoscopist, like a colonology guy would just quit his job if you came over. He's like, nope, no.
So I know I had these shitty farts going on, right? They smelled so fucking bad. And I was so happy. I was so happy about it. So proud of the shit that I was unleashing on anybody near me.
So you just came by, you're like, hey, I got to
Well,
tell
yeah.
you something.
Well, yeah, like in between, we were
in.
in between innings and we were going back out in the outfield. And I was like, man, I got a juicy one going. Let me go over and talk to George, make up some reason to talk to George and just fucking crop dust the shit out of him. So I walk over there.
Such an asshole.
I walk over there. I was like, hey, man, how's it going? You know, what do you think about this game so far? And I'm hung the fuck over. So I'm out of it anyway.
And you don't actually care about the game. You're like,
yeah,
it's a crazy game that's going on. What are we, 0-0?
Right. Like, I don't know what the fuck the score is. And I pushed just a little bit too hard. And you could just I could feel the liquid going down the back of my leg. And I was like, man, I just shit myself.
You told him?
No, I played it up because I just
like...
want him, regardless, it was done at that point. So I want him to get the smell.
Okay, so I get why he doesn't remember you actually shitting your pants. It's like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I don't think I told him.
Didn't tell him.
But then I shuffled back. Like, you know how you do that doo-doo walk when you got one rolling down your leg? I kind of shuffled back in my
old
spot.
Man, like your legs are spread kind of thing?
Yeah. I was like doing the fucking saddle walk. And man, so I made it through the inning and I was like, man, I got to get to the porta potty before I get back up to bat, like the next half inning. And I went into the porta potty.
No, so here's the thing. You shit your pants and you decided to keep playing?
Yeah, what was I going to do? We didn't have extra players.
You'd be like, hey, I would tell him, like, George, so listen, I'd love to keep playing. Bro, I just shit my pants. It's down my legs. I'm good.
Bro, that's
and also, by the way, I'm going to unalive myself right now.
That's a quitter mentality is what that is. And we don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, so I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and tried to ass up as much as possible. But like, I literally played the last.
It's a porta potty type bathroom, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to clean yourself with, sandpaper?
Yeah.
You're just smearing it. You're not cleaning anything.
I played the last like 4 innings of that game with the itchiest asshole like you could possibly think of.
And leg.
Yeah. The leg was just dry and crusty. We couldn't do nothing about that.
For all the ladies out here, let me give you his cell phone number.
So that's the mild one. That's the
okay.
Now, that's the not so bad one.
Yeah. That's the not so bad one. You have 2 more really good ones. What's the next one? I want you to leave the work one for the last because that's just the best.
I'm trying to blank. What was the second one?
Well, so I know you and I had an experience. We decided. So Buffalo Wild Wings, it came out with this new one. Was it the dragon sauce wings? I can't remember what it was.
It was terrible.
It was not good. They were like, this is the hottest thing ever.
I don't think I shit myself that time though, did I?
No. Kinda. So here's what happened. We decided we had a flight, and the flight left at 5:30 in the morning, which means that we had to board at 4:45, which means to get to the airport at like 4 in the morning. So like it was one of those stupid, and it takes an hour and a half to get to the airport. So we decided to get drunk the night before and eat fucking this stupid spicy sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings, which tasted like just rancid fucking bathroom porta potty. It is fucking disgusting. So we ate this, and then just like we're driving, everything's fine. We're like, man, I'm really surprised. Usually spicy stuff will make me shit my pants. Well, apparently this doesn't have that stuff in it, right? So we get to the airport, we park, we actually get all the way before the entrance, and then we're all like, oh, right? You're like, uh-oh. And so I remember I think I first went like, uh-oh. And then you're like, what? Uh-oh. And we're like, what is the closest thing we can find? We're not gonna make it. And we ran to an outside bathroom. It was like this outbuilding, and it had two stalls right next to each other with like it was one of those like just shitty bathrooms that have like 3-inch like gaps in the doorways to where anyone can see that you're who you are if they were to walk past. And like him and I just we just played battle shits because we're just
Yeah, it was bad.
like we learned a lot about each other real quick. Like, and we're like, and then I think I didn't have any toilet paper, so then you had to like pull off a shitload of yours and like hand it over to me under the
Share
stall.
the roll.
Share the roll. So that was a near miss. Like we almost we
It
were
was
not
close.
gonna make it into the building. We both went, it's happening right now. And
Yeah.
it was so aggressive and violent.
Whether you wanted to or not.
Now now let's talk about the
so there-
actual miss.
There was another time.
Here we go. And I swear to God, if people like Andy or Carlos or anybody that I know that is listening, this is a story for you because Jesus, this is bad.
So at my former workplace, Ryan's current workplace, I used to have
The
some
pit.
people that worked with me for me that really liked spicy food. And I'm one of those guys too. Like if they say
The
it's
challenges.
yeah, if they say it's too hot to eat, I'm like, fuck you, it's not that hot. So I decided I was going to do the Pocky one chip challenge. And I had done it before and I knew it was a terrible fucking idea. But I was like, hey, I got like these 3 or 4 people that work for me that they want to do this shit too. So I'm just gonna buy a bunch of them.
And there's
And
no
we're gonna
chips
take 'em
that
in
come
there.
in like the coffin, don't they?
Yeah, the chip it's a single chip like sealed by itself inside of a coffin, which should tell you all you need to know about how fucking stupid this is.
Right. You gonna die.
Right? It's just dusted with Carolina Reaper like dehydrated seasoning.
And
if you wanna call
devil's
it.
taint.
The devil's taint. So I bring this shit in, and of course I decide to do it first thing in the morning. So no food, nothing in your stomach. Just I think I had a bottle of water before I ate this thing.
Okay.
So I go back and meet up with these guys who also want to do the challenge, and we eat the chip. And no doubt it was the spiciest fucking chip I've ever eaten. It was hot as fuck. It was not.
It's not flavorful, right?
No,
Like
it was not
good.
pleasurable.
Wasn't the chip like not like crispy? It's like stale or
No, it was crispy,
was it? Okay.
but I didn't give a
Crisp.
shit. It crisp. It was hot as shit. It was terrible. It tasted like shit.
But it's just hot
It's
for no
just hot.
reason. There's
It's
no
just
good
hot.
flavor.
It's all
That is a lot
pepper
of
extract.
people's problem with like really, really hot food is that there's no flavor. It's just hot to piss you off.
yeah. And that was 100% this. So I ate the thing. I go back to my desk, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm fine. Let me just drink some water, go about my day.
Yeah.
I'll get some real food at lunch. So about 30 minutes later, I'm sitting at my desk, and I start to feel just super nauseous, right? Like, I'm going to throw up.
Oh,
That's really how I
it's
feel.
gonna come out that end.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I run to the bathroom.
You weren't brushing your teeth this time.
No. So I run to the bathroom, and as I get to the bathroom, I'm like, oh my God, I got to shit as well.
Wait. So you were at the bathroom. You're ready to throw up and going, before I throw up, oops. I
Yeah,
have to
let me
shit
sit down
first."
because I don't want to shit my pants. Like I can puke anywhere, but I can only shit in so many places. So
allegedly.
I sit down, and it's just like explosive diarrhea, right? Like just painful,
Okay.
horrible. The worst diarrhea you can think of. That's what's happening to me. The shit hurts my stomach. My whole body feels like it's on fire.
No, your body knows this is
Yeah,
this
we
is
need to
this is an
expel-
enemy.
We're,
Get it out.
we're expelling the demons.
Oh God.
Right. So I shit my guts out, and I start to feel a little bit better. But as I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh God, I still have to kind of puke.
I've heard this story
But-
5 times, and it doesn't get less funny.
But I think
You're just shitting your pants and going, oh fuck. Throw up too.
but I think I'm done shitting, right? So I'm like, well, let me puke, right? So I stand up and I flush the toilet because I don't want to be puking on top of a bunch of shit.
Why
'cause
not?
I don't know.
It doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
But
at
I'm
this
a
point.
civilized man. That's why. So I stand up and I turn around, and I didn't bother to pull my pants or anything up because it's like, okay, it's coming out the other side now.
Bare ass.
Yeah, I'm just bare ass, turn around. At work, turn around, face the toilet, and then I proceed to have this explosive fucking vomiting, right? Just horrible. Just the most uncontrolled, forceful vomiting you can possibly think of. Just projectile vomit, right? So I puke a few times, and I'm like, man, now I'm kind of overall feeling better. I think I've gotten
I feel skinnier.
Yeah, I've gotten it out of both sides. So I'm like, okay, well, I still need to wipe my ass. I need to clean up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because I never did that before.
Oh, God.
So I turn back around and I look at the closed door of the stall I'm in, and there's shit all over it. I was I was puking so hard that shit was spraying out of my ass, and I didn't even know it, man. I had no idea I was spraying the wall with shit. And I'm like, well, fuck, what am I going to do about that? And it just occurred to me, nothing. There's nothing I can do about
No.
this.
So no, I'll disagree with you actually strongly, you son of a bitch. Here's what you do. You pull your pants up and you go, well, I'm going home. But what did you do?
Bro, there ain't no quit here. So I wiped my ass. I flushed the toilet.
There's no way you wiped it good enough.
Probably not. Do I ever? There's a reason I subscribe to bidets.
Oh my God. Let the robots do the work.
Yeah. So I wiped my ass, and then I had to use toilet paper to grasp the little knob to turn the lock because there was shit sprayed all over
the 30 grit toilet paper we have at work.
Yeah, there was shit sprayed all over it.
Oh, you didn't touch it.
No, I didn't touch it. I didn't want to touch that.
It was your artwork. It was your painting.
Yeah,
it was your Monet.
Yeah, what's it? Banksy. That's pretty much what it was.
God, you Banksy it.
That door should have sold for millions. But so I leave, right? I left, and I just went back out into our cubicle area and told everybody.
You told everybody?
Well, yeah, I told you. You're probably the first one I told.
You told everybody?
Well, I've told most
Telling
people.
me's one thing, man. I ain't gonna tell nobody.
I told most people that would care. And then the greatest part about this is, right, we just go about our day.
Is it the email?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like we get through lunch, I go restock and fill myself back up. And we get an email that afternoon that went out to the whole command.
The whole workforce.
Saying like, hey,
everybody.
Saying, hey, if you make a mess in one of the bathrooms, please notify the cleaning staff so they can take care of it. And I'm like, that was 100% about the shit I sprayed all over the walls.
Now, you were aware of the person that shit up to the ceiling, right?
No.
Ah, man, George was telling me there was a guy and he thought it was you. I wonder why, but apparently it was one of those like, oh my God, I have to shit my pants so bad, and they pulled their pants down, and as they did, they didn't even have a chance to sit. And it just sprayed up into the fucking ceiling.
How does it go up?
And apparently, he was a habitual ceiling shitter in a classified like bathroom that like limited people have amounts. So like your possibilities of who did it is like 12 people. You know, they're like, I think eventually he died, but like, or yeah, probably quit, but no.
Like I'm not mad. I'm just jealous.
But I just the fucking the balls on you. First of all, to just do that and go, I'm gonna stay and work out the rest of my day. This is fine. There's no quit in me, bro. I've got a lot of quit in me because oh man, that would happen to me. I'd come home, I'd curl up in the fetal position, and I would cry.
But I mean, it wasn't in my pants. I left it for
I know,
others.
and I would cry. I would cry all day.
I was laughing too hard. I couldn't cry.
I wouldn't laugh.
I would
funny.
Why would you not laugh? How is that not fucking hilarious?
You and I find shitty situations different, man. Like, there was a time when my wife and I were first dating, I had never farted around a girl before. So come the time I'm like 18 years old, right? She was leaving my house, and I was kissing her goodbye, and And dude, like the thing that you hold in because you're just trying to be such a gentleman for so long, it just came out as the loudest, crackly popcorn fart ever.
Yeah.
And I just looked at her and I ran inside. I put my head on my mom's lap and I just started crying. I was like, well, it's over.
Bro, you know women know we fart, right?
So
And they fart too.
I didn't. I was like, I told her, well, it's over. That was it. And my mom is just petting my head, and then she just came back in. She's crying, laughing that I did this, and she's stuck with me. But I was just like, no, it's okay. I understand. I was just because I was playing such a gentleman, and I was
Idiot.
I ruined it. And then I think she realized that I was a real person. I was a human. But no, I handle things so differently than you with those kinds of situations. I get so embarrassed. Uh, um, I'm like, when you see a regal lion or a bear shitting in the woods and they just look so pathetic and like their legs are quivering and their face is whatever. And you're like, that's what I feel like.
You're like, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's me all the time. And you're just like, hi. Doing it over here.
It's a bodily function, man. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
I get it. No, it's
You know the worst part about that story though is
what?
Is that our cleaning guy at the time only had one arm. I actually feel really bad. I actually really feel bad for him.
Had the one arm. No, here's the thing. Did you blame everybody? Be like, wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like Richard Kimball. Yeah, like the fucking.
This poor guy is just going like, it's gonna take me twice as long to clean up.
I mean, I'm sorry,
one arm.
Anthony. Hey, props. You did a fine job.
There's no way.
And I am sorry for you, not for anybody else.
Do you think he went home that day when I had? How was your day? Like, shitty.
I mean,
he's just like, I did a fine job. I bet the guy that did this is really happy for me, really appreciating my efforts.
Oh, that guy could hunt with a crossbow with one arm.
Fuck off.
Fucking impressive.
Okay, well, I mean, if it was a regular bow, I'd be more impressed because how would you draw it?
True.
But a crossbow.
But dude, that's some torque you got to pull back with.
Okay, wait. Just because you go hunting, did you get anything?
I don't know.
Because it's like, listen, I've gone fishing a million times. I have caught nay a fish.
None?
But I fish all the time.
Well, you live in Arizona, so.
Yeah, dude, there's just not a whole lot in the fucking dirt.
No.
I keep looking, though.
Well,
diamond in the rough. I'm like Aladdin in this bitch.
So, any more shitty stories? I have plenty more, but I don't think I'm going to tell them all today.
Oh my God. I commend your efforts, sir. But so I think that's it for topic 3. Fuck, we're going to chug this, the last of this drink right now. In the meantime, I want you guys, so we are on Belligerent Bottles. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, YouTube. We have our Gmail at belligerentbottles@google.com. You can email us.
Gmail.com.
That's what I meant. What did I say?
You said google.com.
I've been drinking. I told you I don't know names
happens.
very well. We're on all the shit, okay? So like us, follow us, share us.
Do all the
subscribe, comment.
Send us an email, talk to us, whatever you guys want to see. That's what we're here to do.
Lonely.
I'm so lonely.
So
clearly,
tell us what drink you want us to have next time, and your drink might get selected. Tell us about your scary stories. We want to hear about your shitty stories. Again, if they're good enough, maybe we'll either put you on, maybe we'll talk about your story. Okay. Appreciate the engagement. Belligerent Bottles.
Yeah.
They're so belligerent.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Have a good one. Stop, motherfucker.
Belligerent bottles. Belligerent bottles. Yeah. Belligerent bottles. They're so belligerent. Welcome to the podcast.